Okay, so I just realized that my brother, I gave him like a note that like exposes my whole channel to him. And I don't know if he ever found it or not. I forgot about that. No. Okay, hello. I just got home from work. No, I didn't. I don't know why I said that. Because I got home like an hour ago, or a little over an hour ago. And basically, work was like the most busy I've ever seen it. And like that's saying something. Because basically, okay, so there's four hosts and then 5 servers. Okay, like at 5. At 4, it was like 2 hosts and like 4 servers. But at 5, when everyone got there, it was 4 hosts, 5 servers. And so basically, okay, we were struggling because the servers started having more to do. So the servers weren't helping the host out as much because they had their own things. And let's just say a lot of people started showing up for like dine-in, takeout orders, blah, blah, blah. And we didn't have a busser. We were supposed to have a busser today, but he had to switch to dishwashing because our dishwasher didn't show up. So we were just like, okay, great. So we had to like bus host, which is normally fine, except that we were also down a host. So the reason why we were down a host is because this one person like slept in or something. Like they texted one of my friends and was like, I don't know if I can go to work, I'm so tired. And then that was it. Like we're pretty sure they went to sleep. And so we like we were like, oh, what are we gonna do? Because I was an emergency host. I was the last ditch option for this one girl who couldn't come in because she had something to do. So I was like the really last ditch effort to get a cover. So I was like, okay, cool, you know, so no one's gonna be able to show up. Our one host, our like extra host is sleeping. So we're kind of screwed. We tried to text him, didn't work. Eventually, when my friend called him and he came in like a little bit later. But it was a mess. So we were so busy. We had so many orders, like orders upon orders upon orders, that we had to stop doing call-in orders. We had to stop doing DoorDash orders. I didn't know if we could pause Uber Eats or if we could pause like our app orders that we have. But so those were the only 2 things going, and then call-in orders we stopped. Like if we picked up, we'll be like, oh sorry, we're not taking any orders at the moment, blah blah blah. If we get a DoorDash, there's like an option on DoorDash where you can pause it. So yeah, we did that. But it was so stressful. And then I actually at one point was like, okay, I need to go bus, because there was like at least 20 people in our little small lobby area, and they were just like waiting for tables and things like that. And like I've never really seen like a huge wait list or whatever, but like this one was like 15 minutes wait time. And that's saying something because I've never seen like the most wait time I've seen is like 5 minutes because we need to bus a table. But this one we had like so much, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna go bus because we needed tables for the people who were waiting. And like it was such a mess because we're like, okay, like people need to go outside because COVID, they cannot be standing inside of the restaurant like this close together because of COVID. So we're just like, if you have been talked to already, please go outside. They did not listen to us. They stayed inside, and we're just like, oh my god. So I want to go bus. Okay, I had no idea what was happening in the front anymore after that. I just was like, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna bus. I'm just gonna go. Luckily, okay, one of the people who worked in the back is like trained to work in the front. So at one point he went to the front until the host that slept in came back. Like he actually ended up coming, and then so the person who came from the back went back to the back. But yeah, no, we were struggling because at one point we needed some more salad for our sides and they need to restock it. So we told the appetizers, we're like, yeah, we need more of the salad, can you go make some? And then they're like, oh yeah, where's this one person who's one of the hosts? And I was like, no, we are struggling out here. We cannot spare anybody, so no, we're not giving you her. Okay, she's bussing right now. We need to focus on the front, because it was so bad. It was so bad, but you know what, we're okay now. Okay, I got my paycheck. I'm about to sign it and everything. But yeah, that was a mess. Also, I didn't watch Shadow and Bone yesterday. I ended up watching Young Royals, or I started it. I don't know if I'm gonna finish it, but I want to watch Shadow and Bone tonight. I might. I don't know. My parents are going out of town until Wednesday, so that's great. But yeah, you know, party at my house. No, I'm probably, I don't know. Yeah, so that's great. You know, we're thriving out here. But I'm excited because I get to, it's like a pre-college test for me, I guess. No, I don't know. I don't know. If it probably, it's gonna feel the same as if I was like dog sitting, like for my cousin that one time. Except I just don't have like a dog to like sit, you know, less responsibilities. Let's go. Also, I today watched some of my old vlogs, and seeing my dog actually made me cry. Cause like, okay, the one that I watched was the one where I went to Hawaii. And in the first one, when I went to Hawaii, I was talking about like how I was gonna miss my dog for this 1 week. And I was like, no! Like, why would, because I was talking about how I would miss my dog for that 1 week. And now I'm like sitting back and thinking like, oh my god, I don't have a dog anymore. Yeah, I don't know. It still hurts, but we're thriving. We have to be, so yeah. Okay. Okay, so I told Ella and Raga that because apparently I'm too mean or whatever. So I am going to give them my non-mean self, which is the self I am at work and in classes where I don't know anybody. So basically, it's my boring, quiet self. So they're gonna have to deal with that. So yeah, but I don't know. I don't want to go back to school. We have Monday off, luckily, so yeah, you know. We have tomorrow off, obviously, because it's Sunday, and then Monday. So tomorrow is basically Saturday. Ah, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to, oh, what am I sitting on? Oh, oops. I'm so excited to, like, not go to school. What? Wait, huh? Okay, I feel like there are some things that like go on in everybody's head that they just don't, I don't know, that other people, like, what? I feel like there's things that's going on in people's head that other people will never like understand. I mean, maybe they might understand, but like never to the full extent. And like that makes sense because they'll never be in your head and like know exactly what you're talking about. But it's like, it's frustrating sometimes that people don't know it, and so like you just eventually stop explaining it because no one just knows what you're talking about, if that makes any sense. It probably doesn't, but like there are so many things that I think about like on the daily basis that I want to say normal people, but like other people don't understand it. Cause like I don't know, I feel like I've had a lot of struggles in the past, and many things have helped me get through it, yet people don't really know, I guess, to the full extent that each thing has helped me. Because like, I've talked about this before, but like the place I volunteer at, Nightmare, it is literally, like, I will say it is one of the things that literally saved my life. And it's weird because I talk about it, and it just, when I talk about it, a lot of people think of it as this really fun activity that I love to do. And while yes, it is a really fun activity that I love to do, it's so much more, and people just don't, like, I don't know, I talk about it so much, and like people find it weird, and like, why do you talk about it so much? But literally, it's because it, like, at one point it saved my life, and I just feel like a lot of people don't understand that. And then like me with like my dog, as I mentioned earlier, like I miss him literally every single day, and it's like, wait, why do you, like, I like, not why do you still miss him, but like, why is this still on your mind all the time, like, blah blah blah. It's because my dog was like such a huge part in my life that people don't really understand it, because they've never seen me like at nightmares, so they don't know how much, like, how much of my heart was in it, or like they've never seen me and my dog by myself, you know, if that makes sense. I don't know, but like I feel like everybody has something like that. Like everybody has things that other people will never be able to fully comprehend, because it is something that happens without those other people there. But yeah, also, it's so off topic, but my mouth just got so dry. But like, yeah, I don't know, I feel like I'm trying to explain it, but it's really hard to explain it, but I hope you got my point. So apparently it's like become a nightly thing where I just forget to do my outro. So here's my outro. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this and you want to see more, you know what to do, so you do. Bye! I got way too close to the fireplace on that. I mean, not that close, but like my foot went really close. And I felt it. Like I felt the fire. But no, I didn't. I felt the heat. Anyways, I have work tomorrow in the next vlog. And yeah, just